Well, hi guys, and welcome back to Marathon-Crossfit. And here we are for a squatting session, which was supposed to be a 120 kg squat, but I ended up just doing 110 because, to be quite honest, currently I'm a bit worried because I think I've hurt myself. I'm keeping it monitored. It might be a hernia, who knows? For now, the good thing is I will be on vacation for the next 2 weeks just to recoup and recover. So maybe it will all just, disappear, hopefully. But if it does not, I already consulted my all-wise girlfriend, and she said, well, you better get that checked out when we're back from the States. So I'll definitely do that because, I'm coming to the end of this cycle now, and I'll just do another deadlift session, which should be fine. Again, I'm getting a bit concerned. So if you get concerned, better get it out, get it checked out. If in doubt, check it out. So I did the warm-up session. The bench press session yesterday was fine. I didn't feel any pain. I also performed well. I used the slingshot for the first time, so that was all cool and fine. And today I worked my way up to 120 kgs, and you will see that first set that was not too pleasant. The first 3 reps were okay, but then the 4th and the 5th were just a half rep, and I was just like, well, you know what, that it's the same pain like I had on Saturday this week, last week, where I did my 1 rep max on 140k, and well, you know what, I just want to lift for long. I don't want to lift for just the next 2 months and then have to have a surgery. That would defeat the purpose a bit. So for now I'm okay, but that definitely has to get checked out. So guys, try some stuff, try to work your way through, but if it doesn't add up, take rest accordingly and go to the doctors, because if you have an injury for life, it's just not worth it. So here we go. Here are the 120 kgs. Everything wrapped up there, nice and tight. And then going down for the first, which was pain-free, which was okay. And then going down for the second, which was also okay, but not as deep as I like to. I already was afraid of going under the bar. It just nagged constantly in my consciousness that I might have a hernia. Also YouTube and the World Wide Web, the ever-expanding universe of shit, if we so may speak, also did its best at making me a bit more worried, because self-diagnosis always help. And there you see the half rep and another half rep there. So after that, I just said, you know what, feck it, like that's not worth it. Let's go down with the weight. And I went down with the weight. When I did the deload, which probably is a week too late. I should have done this deload already last week. Then it was fine. I could do proper reps there with full range of motion. Also, they were pain-free, so that was a delight then. But there's still this little man in my head just telling me like, what if it is a hernia? What if it's a hernia? Better get it sorted out and get 110% sure that it is not what I think it is. And if it is, well, so be it. If then it is what it is, and it has to be dealt with. And let's move on then. At least we are sure then. So here we go for another few reps. And then I think that is the second last set here. Yep, it is. Or it might even be the last set. And there you go, also the first rep. It's all around not confident. What I did take away from this session though is I picked up some tips from Spencer Dunphy here, planting my feet better and also improving on my breathing technique. So breathing in through the nose while beforehand actually breathing out through the mouth. to get your core even more tight than just by breathing through the nose. And that actually also helped a lot to stabilize myself here. Also to dig your feet in and have this kind of a, think of your feet like they're the feet of an eagle, so that you then really claw yourself into the ground. That helps you a lot to get more stability and strength in the hip. I definitely felt that today because I was just so super concentrated, because I got a bit worried about myself, and I think the break that is just coming up with a vacation is a very welcome one to get everything in order there. So, I mean, yeah, that is that. I think we got the last rep there. Yeah, coming up. So it is dragging out a bit today, because I just also took so much rest between the sets, and between each repetition, just to make sure that I'm not aggravating anything that might already be there. And there we go for the last rep, and that's the session for the day. So see you back soon. Bye bye.